All right, hello there. Welcome if you're tuning in. Um, Figured I'd take a look at my Xbox 360 collection today. Been buying games for this thing for, I don't know, a few years, but never really sat down and looked at the whole collection all at once just to see what I've got and appreciate it. So just going to go through game by game and take a look. Starting off in the A's, I do loosely alphabetize these things. We've got Allan Wake. Looks like I paid $6 for it at the local shop. The GameStop game at one point, looks like. It's pretty clean. It's got the manual, which appears to be full color. Love to see that versus the black and white. And the disc, finger smudges, but no scratches. Looks pretty clean. Good copy of Allan Wake. Haven't played this one. I've seen some gameplay though. Looks fun. And it is developed by Remedy, who I do really love for the Max Payne games. For Assassin's Creed, I feel like everybody's got a few Assassin's Creed games. On the 360, $5 looks like I paid for it. Pretty clean copy. It is complete in box. Has a flip phone there. Cool. And let's take a look at the disc. Again, finger smudges, but no scratches really. That'll clean up just fine. Good copy of Assassin's Creed. I've got Assassin's Creed 2. I think this is the one that people tend to like better. I did pay 99 cents for that. I know it's a common game, but still love to get the $1 value. I am a sucker for good value. Relatively clean copy. I might take the stickers off and mess around with cleaning up cases at some point, but I don't really care. I just want the games and I want to play them. Got a cool insert here, some sort of advertisement. The manual looks like black and white though. And the disc is just pristine. Beauty. Good copy of Assassin's Creed 2. And I think that's where Ezio comes in and people really start to love it. And Brotherhood, I think, is the other one that people really like. 99 cents. Just a banger deal. Looks like this too was a GameStop game at one point. Sorry if I'm like holding these out of frame. And that appears to be complete. Real thin manual by this point in time. Probably one of those ones that just says checkout online. And the disc. Not too bad. Light scratching, but should play just fine. So yeah, decent copy of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. All right. Through the A's, onto the B's. First game, Bayonetta. Bought this on eBay from a dude in Puerto Rico. Took a little while to get here. Looks like previously a GameStop game down there. I don't really remember what I paid for it, but it is complete in box. Looks like this game does have the black and white manual, but it's in great shape. Case is a little dirty. Some finger smudges, but no major scratching. Should play just fine. Good copy of Bayonetta. Again, the really super yellowed stickers I'm not a huge fan of. But I don't really have any replacement cases or anything, so for now, we're just keeping them on. I kind of like the nostalgia, seeing the GameStop stuff from back in the day anyway. Gives it a little character. Doesn't bother me too much. This looks a little dirty, I guess. Blaze Blue, Continuum Shift Extend. I don't know if there was an original Continuum Shift, and then the Extend is like the classic fighting game re-release where they give you more characters. Looks like some sort of animal attack. Not sure on species. Broken case, so they really got a hold of it, it looks like. But yeah, there's all new playable characters. So yeah, I'm guessing this is like an extended version, hence the word extend. Add some new playable characters, full color manual, and the disc is black and white. That's interesting. And that's got fairly gnarly scratch on that, so that's probably going to need to be resurfaced. Not too thrilled to see that, actually. So yeah, that's probably going to need to be resurfaced if it's actually going to play. But, man, it's got a jank case, so not the best condition on that one. But assuming it can be cleaned up, resurfaced, it's going to be fun to play. I do like messing around in fighting games despite being terrible at them. Blaze Blue Calamity trigger. Another anime-style fighting game. Another one in the same series as we just covered. This one's in slightly better condition, although it does again have a broken case. The case is like, feels weird, hard to explain. That is a thick, beefy manual though. Full color. Oh, it's got all the character guides and everything. Yeah, you'll love to see that. And the disc. Smudgy, but should clean up just fine. Oh, these are dirty. I don't know what people are doing with these before they sell them. But yeah, those are the Blaze Blue games that I have. Let's move on to one that I'm pretty excited about. I got this for a really good deal for all the Xbox 360 hype. It's Blue Dragon. Akira Toriyama did the art on this. Yeah, kind of a dream team coming together, trying to get JRPGs on the Xbox 360. A lot of people have heard of this game by now. This is a really nice, clean copy. Has all the discs. I don't really feel like pulling all 3 or 4, whatever it is, out of there, but got the manual, thick, good condition. It's got a advertisement for Eternal Sonata, which I actually also have. But yeah, this is a really nice, crisp, clean copy, and I think I got it for like $18, $19, something like that. I think it's over 40 now. So I'm happy to have picked that up when I did. JRPGs are one of my favorite genres in general, so I wanted to get as many as I could that looked okay to me on the 360, even though it's not really known for JRPGs. You might be surprised by how many are on there. Here's Borderlands. Not the Game of the Year edition, which I kind of wish I had. People seem to like the Game of the Year edition. I think it's the zombie expansion one. But yeah, no, I mean, this is a game I'm excited to play. Doesn't need much of an introduction. Looter shooter, they call it, I believe. Color manual. Cool art inside the case. Reversible cover, I suppose. And a nice clean disc. Good copy of Borderlands. Although it is sun faded. I don't know if you can see that. And there appears to be some sort of gash here. Perhaps another animal attack. Seems to be a recurring theme in this collection. Brutal Legend. This was a cheapo. Like $4.40, if you can see that. And that was recently, so this is a game that I don't think is in super high demand. But the people I've heard review it seem to think pretty highly of it. Jack Black did all the voice acting for the main character. It's got a lot of licensed metal music in it. A lot of big bands and well-known songs. And supposedly it's pretty fun, action RPG, I believe. And clean disc, so good copy of Brutal Legend. Case is in great shape. Next we'll go to what appears to be another fairly sun-faded outer label. I wonder if this was on a shelf in the sun in like a rental store or something. $2 though for Bulletstorm Epic Edition. Again, I don't know if the Epic Edition is a re-release, but it looks like people probably bought this for the Gears of War 3 beta included with your purchase. Like Epic Games did this one. I've heard of this. People say it's fairly medium. I'm cool with that. Medium is good with me. Just having a good array of shooters on the 360 to try, given that it is kind of the token shooter console of this era. So many good shooters in 7th gen. Couple ads, looks like Dragon Age 2. And then, I don't know, some sort of online pass. Who knows? It's got a manual. And the disc is looking clean. Couple finger smudges, but overall looking pretty good. So, nice copy of Bulletstorm. Don't have a whole lot of Call of Duty games. I kind of assumed I'd just be able to grab them whenever because they sold so hot. But actually some of them, like Black Ops and whatnot, are starting to get a little pricey, so probably should have grabbed those earlier. Made a bad call on that one. This has the inserts. This is my copy from way long ago. There's some Xbox Live Gold free trial, has the manual. I do not remember. Wow, that is a mess. What an absolute mess. But I bet some of that is just smudging and dust and stuff that can be cleaned up. But I spent most of my time playing this game doing zombies. I had a particular love for the zombie mode in this game. Played that co-op with friends for a long time. Alright, Catherine. This is an Atlas title. I picked it up because people have really praised it very highly. I think it's kind of a puzzle-based game, but also sort of JRPG. Nice thick manual. Disc. Very clean. So yeah, really good copy of Catherine here. Excited to try it out. People think highly of it, and Atlas games tend to go up in value and are generally pretty well made. So I'm excited to try that out. Crackdown. Now I think I feel like you could get this free in the online store, but I did pay $6 for it. But I do like having it physical. Nice clean copy of it. Has the manual. I think everything has been complete in box so far, which is nice. Decent disc, couple finger smudges, that'll clean up fine. Good copy of Crackdown. I'm happy I have it physical. And I do have Crackdown 2 digital that I grabbed before the store closed. Dante's Inferno. I've not played this, but a friend of mine loved it. Basically a God of War style game, but absolutely brutal. Crazy violent. Definitely not one to play with the kids around. And I do believe this will be the first. Yeah, this one does not have the manual. And it was still like $16 or something on eBay. But decent copy other than not having the manual. It's in pretty good shape. I'm excited to play that one. God of War games, God of War style games are always just a good time. Alright, original Dark Souls. I paid $6 for this one too. Decent copy. Some sticker junk here, but and I don't know if I'll ever bother cleaning these up or not. Just don't know if I care enough. That's the manual. Let's check the disc. Looking good. That should play just fine. Really good condition, Dark Souls. For $6, can't go wrong. Alright, Dead Island. I'll be honest, I bought this because it was $2. $2 for a zombie game. I've seen it on some people's lists as being decently fun. I think other people say it's pretty bad. But I'm going to see for myself. For $2, complete in box, I'm happy to take that risk. It can be pretty bad and still be worth $2. And sometimes just goofing around killing zombies is a good time, even if the game isn't super good. So we'll do that, and then Dead Rising 2. Looks like I have Platinum Hits version here. Jeez, I'm like totally out of frame. Sorry about that. Decent copy, some stickers, whatever. Case is in good shape. Has the manual, no inserts. And the disc is pristine. So, good copy of Dead Rising 2. I have the first one digital. That's one I actually purchased before the store closed. Alright, moving on to Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive 4. Looks like I paid $12 for it. I'm pretty happy with that price. These games tend to go up at least a little bit over time. And again, I like messing around in fighting games despite not being any good at them. Big, thick manual. You love seeing that in a fighting game because that means it's got all the characters and descriptions and move sets and all that. And this is, you probably can't even see that. There's a million little micro scratches on here. So that'll play just fine, but it's definitely been resurfaced a couple of times. And Dead or Alive 5. The sequel. Mess of sticker junk. Looks like I paid $10 for this. In good condition. Does have the manual. And the disc. Looks fine. A little dirty. Should play with no issues. Cases. Well, I guess it's fine. Yeah, so good copy of Dead or Alive 5 here. I would maybe like to get the stickers off of this one just because it blocks the title. That's kind of lame. Alright. Looks like we got a copy of Dead Space. Dead Space is a beloved title. Spooky game. I believe it is survival horror. I've not actually played it, but I do own it both on PC and on the Xbox 360. You will, by the way, notice some random omissions that are intentional. For example, the Bioshock series I have not purchased on Xbox 360 despite being pretty readily available and people love it. It's a great game because I have a Windows XP retro PC that I've built out of era-appropriate parts. And there's a few titles like the Mass Effect series, Bioshock, that I just intend to play over there just for the nostalgia of playing on original hardware. Just because I'm weird like that, and I think it's cool. Devil May Cry HD Collection. Looks like I paid $20. I don't actually know that that's the best price for that. I think you can get this online for $15 to $20 pretty easily. And it looks like I didn't pay that. Looks like I paid $12.71. Yeah. Well, great. They must have had a cheaper copy there and gave me a discount. So maybe that's why I got it. $12 for this actually seems great. So just kidding. What a great deal. For a very clean copy, despite the sticker junk again, of the first, second, and third Devil May Cry games, which we can then follow up with the fourth Devil May Cry game. Great copy, super good condition. Like I paid $4 for that. That seems like it's probably a really good price for this. Manual, no inserts. Let's check the disc. Disc is a beauty. So yeah, great copy of Devil May Cry 4. Here's one of the couple of shoot 'em ups on Xbox 360 that are affordable and released in the US. That's not a long list. There's a lot of shoot 'em ups that actually were released on the Xbox 360 A lot of them were Japan only. Some are region free, but they tend to be very expensive. While this is not a genre I'm really acquainted with at all, they do appreciate a lot over time, typically, and I would like to try them out. So I grabbed a couple of the big name ones, Death Smiles, and another one we'll see later, Oda Medius Excellent, just to try out the genre, and because it just could be a good investment long term. I think I paid 15 to 20 bucks for that one. It's a game I'm quite interested to try out on Xbox 360, even if it's just to mess around in. Diablo 3. Can't go wrong with a Diablo game. This was a bit mixed in terms of people's feelings about it, I know. Reversible art in there. But I think messing around in a Diablo game on the Xbox 360 sounds really fun. It does have local co-op as well. I think this would be fun to just jump in and go ham with some friends playing some classic Diablo action on the 360. I think I paid like $7 for that, so. All right, next game, Dishonored. Paid $2 for that. Good copy. Looks like this is developed, I assume, by Arcane, published by Bethesda. And I know people review this relatively mixed, but the people that like it really like it. And for $2, again, it doesn't have to be an absolute winner. And from what I saw of the gameplay when I was looking at this game, it looks pretty fun. Definitely more than $2 worth of fun there. All right, this is part of my original Xbox 360 collection from when I was a teenager. Doom 3 BFG edition. No idea the value on this thing, but it is a really clean copy. Has the manual, super clean disc, and it does have what appears to be, oh, well, you can see that, but the cover has that reversible art in there. Another classic, Dragon Age Origins. This is also from my original teenage collection. Bravo to me, I was keeping the inserts and taking good care of my stuff, it looks like. That looks like maybe some laser burn around the rim. I'm not sure about that. But I loved this game. Played the heck out of it. Really enjoyed it. Definitely think it's better on PC. That radial menu that you use in this game is a little clunky at times on console, I feel, compared to PC, but geez, what a gem of a game anyway. We got Dragon Ball Xenoverse here. $8 for that. Feels a little light. Although I don't know that this came with a manual, because it does have the printing on the inside of the cover, which often is indicative of not having a manual. Good clean disc. So yeah, decent copy here of Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Excited to play that. Anything Dragon Ball related is sweet in my book. And I think, because it looks like I'm running out of space on my phone in terms of storage, we'll end with this and maybe pick up again another time. But this is Enchanted Arms. This is an Ubisoft JRPG. Developed by From Software, it looks like. So that's an interesting combination. From what I've seen, the reviews on this are about as medium as you can get, but it has this sweet cardboard slipcover. Looks like I paid $17.99 for this. Comes with the limited edition graphic novel, which is just a full spread comic, manga reel here. And then the game is just, I mean, this is as clean can be. I'm not sure anybody even played this. Let's see what the disc looks like. If I can get it out of the case. Yeah, I'm not even really all that convinced anybody even played this, which isn't really doing any favors to the notion that it's maybe not the best game, but I don't really care. Having a collector's edition with this little graphic novel included in the original slipcover in such crisp condition is cool with me. JRPGs, again, are probably my favorite genre of video games, so love having a collector's edition like this in the collection. And for under 20 bucks, that's pretty sweet in my book. So I think we leave off there, and I'll pick up again another time.